Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first video, so please just bear with me as I try to figure everything out. But I'm going to do my April budget for the month. A little backstory about me: I'm a mom of three. I just had twins about 5 months ago for the month, and I use that to kind of write everything out here. So for the month of April, again, I don't really have an actual paycheck coming in. So this is kind of what I have left over from last month. So I'm going to just put here unemployment. And excuse my writing right now. I have like really bad pain in my hand and I don't know what it is, but I'm just going to push through. So I saved $450 from my unemployment throughout the months, just kind of putting a little bit away here and there because I knew I would need it for April. And then from last month, I am rolling over okay, so I am rolling over $1,210 from last month, and also a little bit from my income tax that I threw into my savings. I'm putting it for this month as well. So the total that I have for this month is $1,660 to spend. Now again, I already did everything that I had to do for unemployment. I'm just kind of waiting to see if I got approved and how much I'm going to be getting and when I will get them. So I will find out this coming week. And if I do, then those checks would pretty much go into my savings to build up my emergency fund. As of now, I am putting my debt payments on hold just to kind of build up my savings a little bit more. So any checks that I do get, most of that would probably go to there. So now I don't really fill out every single column on here. Again, I use her sheets, but I don't follow everything to a T. I kind of make it my own. I just do what works for me, but again, I just kind of love her layout that she has. So all my bills, I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the bill column here. So some of these here, like the electricity, I do put it on here, but I don't actually pay for that. My boyfriend does pay for the electricity, but I like to have it on here just so I know like that is a bill that we have to pay. But on the amount, I just kind of put a line through it because I don't pay for it. And for rent, I do contribute $400 towards our rent, and he does pay the rest. So our gas bill, our water and trash. So this amount does change every month because they bill 1 month water, 1 month trash, so it does, the amount on there does alternate. My car payment. So for this month, I actually was able to get my car payment deferred for 1 month with no charge. They were able to do that. So this month I'm not having my car payment, which is good because again, I wasn't really sure if I was gonna have a paycheck this month, but I don't have to worry about that now. So my car insurance, so this is for mine and my boyfriend's cars together. Phone, so it's pretty high this month, only because I did get an iPad Pro last month. I got like the highest one as well because I'm kind of using it for different things that I need for my daughter as well. And we did put it on our phone plan. So normally this is about $200 for 3 phones and an iPad, but they did tell us it was going to be an extra, a little higher this month for activation and all of that. So our Wi-Fi. And then I do have Office 365. I've had that for the longest time, and I pretty much use it for my cloud storage, Word, Excel, all of that as well. I have QVC, which is $86. I have Amazon, which is $50. Apple Care for my iPad is $6. Now I do use Cricut Design, which I pay $10 a month for. And then we do have Sparkletts delivery, but I pretty much just skip most of the months because it's a lot cheaper for us to just go and take the bottles and fill them up on our own at a water store. But I still like to keep that on there because I know it's a bill that we have. I don't normally fill out the actual on here because any leftovers from here I pretty much just put into savings. Like for instance, Apple Care, it's $5.99, but I like to just kind of round up to make it whole numbers. Now a lot of these I've actually already paid for the month. I think the only thing that is going to come out is or I have to wait for it to come out is QVC and Office and the Cricut Design. Everything else is already paid for. I already have my rent money put aside. We've already paid the electricity. We've already paid everything else, so I don't really have to worry too much about that. So normally I do cash envelopes. So this month I decided I'm just going to use my debit card because I'm not, we are practicing staying at home because I have 5-month-old twins. I don't want to get them sick. I don't want to take them out. So we pretty much just do delivery, Walmart delivery or pickup, Target pickup, anything like that. So I'm not really using cash. So the amounts in my envelopes are going to stay in my checking account, and then I'll just kind of track it that way. But I'm still going to put them down here. Let me go ahead and write my total. So my leftover is $474. So I have groceries, household, spending, fun, and eating out. Now we are trying to eat more at home, and again, we're not really going out, but we do still want to kind of support our little local businesses, so we will eat out maybe once a week or so, get takeout. Fun, not really doing too much, but we do want to buy some games to be able to play at home, or maybe buy some stuff for my daughter to be able to draw, color, things like that. I'm still giving myself some spending money just in case there's something online that I want to buy to keep me busy. Any materials that I want to use for my Cricut, I still have my spending money. Now again, so groceries is one of the things that my boyfriend and I pretty much split for the month. We're technically a family of 5, but it's 2 adults and 3 kids. And my daughter is a little bit older, but my twins are, they don't really eat too much. So we do about $300 a month for groceries. My household budget kind of varies every month. This is what I use for cleaning supplies, toilet paper, soap, all of that stuff. Some months it's higher if I notice that we're running out and I'm going to need to be purchasing. Some months it's lower like this, or maybe we only need one or two things. So that does vary. I'm giving myself $20 for spending money. We're doing 20 for fun and 20 for eating out. So my boyfriend normally pays for all of that stuff. Every time we go out to eat, we go somewhere, he's the one who pretty much does cover all of that stuff. So I pay the majority of, I pretty much pay all the bills, minus the electricity, but he does cover all the rent, and he pays for anything that we do, anywhere that we go, any extras pretty much for the month. And sinking funds. So I do have sinking funds that I'm going to continue to stuff, just because it's a savings as well, and I still want to build up my savings. So I'm still going to go ahead and use my sinking funds. So I'm contributing $244 to my sinking funds. This month. So I have a savings and rent envelope, which is pretty much I use if pretty much for my rent part, or any extra bills for the following month that I might not have enough to cover, anything like that. So that is the envelope. I have one for my kids. I just have one envelope for all three of them, for diapers, formula, anything my daughter might need for school, anything like that comes out of there. So we do have Christmas. Adding 2 more kids is definitely going to be more expensive, so we want to start saving for that. Birthdays. So this is going to be interesting because all 5 of our birthdays are in the same month within a 2-week span. So we definitely need to save for that. So I have a car maintenance and for my registration envelope as well. I'm just going to put tags. So that is due in September. So I want to make sure I have the money for that. I'm also going to use that for my driver's license because I do have to renew it this year and I want to get the real ID. So I'm also saving for that. I'm saving for back to school, which is $15, which I'm not even sure how that's going to go. My daughter's school just extended them staying out until May. So we'll see. I'm still putting money in there though. I have a medical envelope, and that just covers co-pays, prescriptions, anything like that. And last is, sorry, that was our Ring doorbell if you heard that. Our Disney, my Disney envelope. I love Disneyland. I've always had a Disney pass, and my pass expired November last year, but I was pregnant. I didn't really go too much, so I didn't renew it, but I do planning on renewing it again very soon. So I'm going to start saving for that. So pretty much I have about $460 left over. Again, so this month I'm not doing any debt payment at all. Other than my car payment, I don't have any actual debt. I do have stuff in collections, which I might do a video on. I'm not too sure yet. but I have mentioned it before on my Instagram at the Newbie Planner on Instagram. You can go ahead and check it out. So I do have collections that I'm trying to pay off because I do want to raise my credit score. But I'm probably not going to do that this month unless I do get unemployment again for next month. Then I will go ahead and probably pay one of those off. But this $460 is just going to go to my emergency fund. And it's just going to kind of stay there. So this is my general overview of my April budget. Nothing too complicated again, I guess. Yeah, so again, I don't really have any consumer debt at the moment. I did just recently open up a credit card with Capital One. I did their secured card because, again, I'm trying to raise my credit score, and I've been working on that. So I did open up the secured credit card to help with that. So I do also use this sinking fund tracker, and I am going to be using this for my medical bills because everything that I do have on my collections is medical bills. So I'm going to go ahead and use these trackers to keep track of what I'm paying, how much I'm paying, if it's paid off, all of that. So again, I might do another video on this, on how I'm planning to pay off my collections and if it gets removed from my credit report. So let me know if you want to see that. I have been working on repairing my credit for almost a year already. And it's slowly moving up. But yeah, so I might do a dedicated video on my credit report, all of that stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching. Again, this is my very first video, and I just want to kind of start tracking my journey and getting everything paid off and trying to budget. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next